Good day, everyone. Today I want to do a quick review and show you guys the survival bow um, made by S.A.S, the acronym for Survival Archery Systems. It's the Recon model. So this is the case it comes in when you get it. It's pretty nice, feels really durable. It's Velcro, got 2 adjustable straps. But let's skip that, get right to the bow. So I'm going to put up the stats for all this in the video. I don't remember them all off the top of my head. I didn't really prepare to make this, kind of winging it. This is the Recon bow. The other compact survival bow they make is the tactical model. They make a few other takedown bows and stuff, but for the fold-up bows, it's the tactical and the Recon. I chose the Recon because of the 2 big major differences. The one is a disadvantage. It's a couple inches longer than the tactical, but with the tactical, to open it up to get it ready, you need to flip this limb. The whole hinge has to be unscrewed and flipped, whereas because you sacrifice the length of the Recon, you pop these caps off here, and it opens up and it's able to be strung. Now, when you take the caps off, there's a tube inside. SAS also offers takedown arrows. They screw apart like pool cues do. I didn't get any of those. I just used my regular arrows because they're not much longer than the bow folded up itself, so I just carry them off the side of the bag. But if you like the idea of the takedown, and you want to go that way, the hole in the middle is where you store your arrows. Now in the pouch, it comes with a string. I keep it in the bag it came with so the strings don't get caught up on the Velcro and become a headache. I find it less of a headache to have to just pull it out of the bag every time. So, like that. Now, one thing I can recommend with this bow, I found out as soon as I started using it, it doesn't come with these finger savers, but unless you have an archery glove, it's a good idea to invest and just get some finger savers. They're really cheap, and throw them onto your bow. So once you have the strap off and the caps out and your string, it's ready to be strung. Takes a couple of seconds, and you do it just like you would your standard recurve or longbow. You just flip it out. My string favors the side now because of the knock and because of the finger savers. So you just pick your side. Oh, no. Don't tie your string in a knot like this. Headaches. Lots of headaches. There. And there, that's it. Again, I'm going to post the stats in the video. My memory's failing me right now, so at the very moment I can't tell you the overall length of it. I can tell you that you can get a variety of pounds of pull for your bow. Mine is 50, so it's good for general use for me and what I use it for and my capabilities. The handle is a rectangle shape, as you can see there, so it's a little awkward to get used to for holding. But for what you get for such a small pack down bow that weighs virtually nothing, there's not much for complaints there. Probably only 10 yards away. Should have moved the camera back a bit. Alright, let's go see the grouping. Alright, so you see my grouping is terrible. I didn't even hit any center marks, but I also haven't had the opportunity to use the bow as much as I would have liked to. Okay, so from where I'm about to shoot now will be about 20 yards, roughly, on a guess. So we'll see if my aim's the same. Alright, let's go check out that grouping. Again, see, my grouping is terrible. I did hit one on the mark though, which is good, but I also don't practice with this thing enough like I should. The more you practice, I'm sure the better you'll get at hitting. But I still don't think that's too bad. Try it from this distance. Now when I set up the bow and I'm aiming in and pulling the string back, I hold it on a bit of a slant because the arrow rest isn't very good. It won't hold it up. If I pull straight like this, see, it falls off. It falls off the arrow rest, so I always hold it on a bit of a slant so it'll stay on the arrow rest till I'm ready to shoot. That was a miss. Big loud miss. I wonder if that arrow survived. Oh, no, that arrow combusted. That arrow is done. Broke from the side I wouldn't expect it to break from. It's gonna be a memorial now. It can just stay there forever. Yeah, so other than my exploding arrow and my lack of practice, I really do like this bow. I fold it down, put it away, and strap it to the side of my pack. It doesn't quite fit in my pack, but it straps nice to the outside of it, and it's handy to bring with me on long trips. Handy to have in emergencies, I suppose. Hence the name of the survival bow. I'd rather have it not need it than need it not have it. And it beats having to use a takedown recurve where you might damage the limbs in transportation. It's light, you almost don't even feel the extra weight. One thing I did want to mention quick is this isn't a paid or sponsored review. I'm solely doing this for my own, and so I'm not gonna try and big it up to something it's not. I'm just telling you my own personal opinion on it. I had my eye on the tactical for a while, but I needed to save up to buy it. When I decided I wanted to get one, I noticed they had the Recon model, and looking into that, it seemed like I would like that a lot more, and it'd be a little less of a headache assembling it wise. But yeah, so just to make everyone feel better a bit, I guess, is this wasn't sent to me for free. It's not sponsored at all. I'm just giving my honest opinion on what I think of it, so hopefully that helps. The only thing I find I don't like about this bow is the arrow rest, because like I mentioned, when I'm pulling my string back, I always have to keep the bow on an angle like this, or else I have the constant problem where the arrows will just keep falling off. And then once I'm up and ready to aim, then I'll straighten the bow out and take my shot. For grip, you have this sort of like grip tape like you'd find on a skateboard, I suppose. Maybe a little softer, a little less gritty, but I got over that, and I got over the rectangle handle. It is weird to get used to. You kind of do need a bigger hand to be comfortable with it, but I've never had a problem with it. More or less my issue is with this arrow rest. I hope that one day they can come out with a better idea for that. Comes with their sticker on it. The string seems okay, like I mentioned before. Unless you use an archery glove, you are going to want to get these finger savers, or else your fingers will hate you. But yeah, overall it's a great bow. I've used it a bit. I've gotten a couple of rabbits with it before. I like this bow a lot. I find that it works for what I want it to work for. I was looking at a couple of other bows before, a couple of takedown bows, but I came to the conclusion that I really don't want to find out that a limb broke in my pack, or I'm missing some hardware to assemble it when I really want to use it the most. This bow, everything comes assembled. The only thing you need to do is put the string on. So there should be no reason to lose hardware, and everything's right there and just ready to open up. So I don't really have much for GoPro gear, so I'm gonna try and hold the camera and shoot it at the same time. See how horrible this goes. Yeah, so you see, if I hold it up straight, I try to pull the arrow back. Oh, now it's gonna stay. Oh, rest in peace to another arrow. No shit. That arrow survived. Put a nice big wicked dent in the metal. Just to show you it's got a true 50-pound pull. Yeah, so overall I like the bow. I mean, if you're interested, you really just got to go to their website and look at everything yourself. They have a couple of different bows they sell. I'll put the link for their website in my description. For some people this will work great, for some people it's not really for them. I like it again because it packs up so small. You don't lose anything. The only thing you could possibly lose is the string. Everything else always stays on the bow. It can be assembled and disassembled in seconds once you get good at it. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Like I mentioned before, this is just a personal review. It's not sponsored, so I don't really care what I say about it, but I don't really have much bad to say about it other than I wish they would find a better arrow rest, but must be tricky. But yeah. So to take it apart, you just reverse your steps. And that's that. Fold it up. Again, I put my string back in the bag. I don't want to deal with the string get caught on the Velcro if I'm ever trying to rush and pull it out. Something I really don't want to deal with. It's like getting tangled fishing line almost. So I just put it back in the bag the string came with. Take the strap, flip it around. It's been raining a little bit, so just gotta wipe my caps off. The caps back on. I mean, in reality, I don't even think I need these caps. I think they're really just to keep the arrows inside, but because I don't use the fold down arrows or the takedown arrows, I don't even know if I need it, but it came with it, so then it just slides back into the pouch. String goes back in the top. There's a little top pouch there. And then all I do with the arrows after I dry them off is I just slide them down the side. There. See, my arrows don't stick up too much more, and it stays on the outside of my pack, so it's not a problem. Oh, and quick tip too, what I learned, you need to play around with it a bit, but you can actually use the case as a quiver when you're shooting. If you tweak it a bit and learn to set it up properly, makes a pretty good quiver, so you don't have to do what I did and stick your arrows into the ground. Anyone who watches this video, if they own one of these, I'd really like to know what you guys think of it too. So if you have experience with this, please comment and let me know. I'd appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys.